I'm just looking at all the people who are still left in the King of the Ring tournament of this year, and based on it, man, I really think LA Knight has a legit shot of winning the thing this year. He really does, man. Now, I think if he wins it, he should face Cody Rhodes and not Roman Reigns because most likely he's not going to be Roman Reigns, right? Unless he's going to be a transitional champion. I think Roman Reigns is going to face The Rock next year at WrestleMania. That's the reason he won the title to begin with. But you never know. You never know what's going to happen. The reason I say LA Knight is a favorite right now is because on one end we have Rey Mysterio versus Obafemi. Dominic Mysterio, sorry. The fuck am I saying? Dominic Mysterio versus Obafemi. And it sounds like Obafemi is going to lose because Brock Lesnar is going to interfere. I don't see a world where Dominic Mysterio is going to pin Obafemi. Maybe like a count out victory or something like that. That's just a guess. Who knows what's going to happen. Because, look man, if Obafemi goes to the final, I mean Lesnar can interfere then as well. So you never really know with Femi. But most likely he's going to go to the final, man. There is no way he's losing to fucking Dominic Mysterio. That's not happening, right? The odds of Obafemi winning are very unlikely, especially considering the fact that Obafemi mentions Lesnar every time he fucking comes out. It's very obvious that he's gonna come out very soon and he's gonna cause something to Obafemi. And their match is most likely gonna happen at SummerSlam as well, so he can't have both the title match and the fucking match with Lesnar. Unless Lesnar wins the title, which would be absurd at this given point of time. On the other hand, we have Javon Evans and one more qualifier, right? Which is between Jey Uso, LA Knight, Royskis, and Finn Balor. Now, all these guys are baby faces, I think. So is Javon Evans. So I don't understand the fucking psyche here, because you will have a babyface versus babyface match, and you can have that sometimes, but ideally the idea is just this, right? You need to have babyface versus heel. So the fact that Javon Evans won is good for him, but the fact that all the four guys in the other match are baby faces, it doesn't make much sense to me. I don't think Jey Uso is gonna win. That's not happening. I don't think Finn Balor should win because his time's up, man. His time's just up. It is how it is. Royskis is also not a bad option to win, but he's fucking losing left and right, man. Already. It's kind of sad. I won't mind seeing Royskis win, to be honest, because I like Royskis. He's a legit fucking guy, man. You can tell. Compared to Obafemi, who's like 50% muscle and 50% fat, Royskis just looks a lot more shredded. And I think he's better than Obafemi for that reason. I need to see Royskis on the mic. We haven't seen that yet, and I don't fucking watch AEW, so I don't give a fuck. But he looks like a fucking legit guy, and I think he deserves a real shot. But with that said, I don't think it's his time yet, and he's not even getting like a lot of crowd reactions right now, so that's just something that's there. LA Knight, obviously the fourth guy, who I think is the favorite to win this, and if he fights Javon Evans, he's winning. He's winning, and he's going to the final, right? LA Knight always goes like really far in tournaments of this nature. He was the finalist in the last time is now tournament as well, and he obviously lost. Fun fact about that match that he had with Gunther: if you watch LA Knight's entrance in that match, just by his expressions, you can tell that he's about to lose and he's not happy about it. Go and watch it again. Anyway, if LA Knight wins, we will have LA Knight versus Javon Evans, which most likely he will win, and if it's LA Knight versus Dominic Mysterio, Dominic can win. I can see Triple H thinking, oh man, it's gonna generate some real heat. And then we'll have Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio at SummerSlam. No one gives a fuck about that match, but anyway, we can have that. Or we will have Roman Reigns versus LA Knight, because now LA Knight has already said that if he wins, he's gonna face Roman Reigns. I don't like the odds of that. It's very unpredictable what they're gonna do. There is always a possibility that LA Knight wins the tournament and then he loses the title match at SummerSlam. That's always possible, and I think something like that, if it is to happen, it's gonna turn people on Roman Reigns. So it's gonna be the same type of heat that he was getting back in 2015, 2016, and I don't think he wants that anymore. I think that's the last thing this company would want. That after everything that he has gone through, he gets the same type of heat again. So if LA Knight is to win, he needs to beat Roman Reigns. Or fucking don't make him fight Roman Reigns, which would be absurd now because he has already said that he's gonna fight Roman Reigns when he wins this tournament. That's kind of what we are looking at here. I think two people who could have been possible winners were Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker, but well, they're not gonna win. That's not happening anymore. So here we are, man. These are the guys we are looking at. It's either Obafemi or it's LA Knight. Dominic Mysterio would be the third option, and I don't think that's a very good option, man. I really don't think that's a very good option because he's not winning the world title, so what's the point of having a world title match with Dominic Mysterio at SummerSlam? It doesn't make any sense. So it has to be either LA Knight, which will be a big moment, or Oba Femi, which is also unlikely because he's supposed to face Brock Lesnar, I imagine. And for that reason, because there is just no other feasible option, man. Like, Royskis is not going to have a world title match at SummerSlam. Jey Uso is definitely not going to have that. If they do that, it's fucking retarded. And Finn Balor is also not going to have that. So it has to be LA Knight. He's the only feasible option that is left.